What's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. So today we're going to take a look at two figures. This one, Tusken Raider and Juggernaut. And if you want to pre-order any of these figures, head over to bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. They got Hot Toys, Blitzway, Enterbay, all that good stuff, and they offer $4 shipping. Plus, if you haven't done so, this is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It really does help the channel out. So let's take a look at this figure. I mean, I know a lot of Star Wars fans have been clamoring for this for a long time, and it looks fantastic. You know, luckily it came out of Mandalorian. You know what? Honestly, even if it didn't, I think it will be made because anything Star Wars right now, especially the original trilogy, would sell. And as a company, that's what you want. Anything that would sell, easy to make. This doesn't have any head sculpt. So, you know, all you got to do is get it right on, you know, some of the items in here. And the head sculpt, the one thing that I noticed is that it looks like it's sculpted and it's not actual, you know, like pieces of fabric, which is fine. But I think they made it fantastic because I had the Batman Begins Scarecrow, and it's kind of like the same process, not really, but it's a burlap sack that didn't look right, you know, especially when you take pictures of it. It's shiny, you know that it's plastic. However, on this one, you can kind of see the grain, you know, like the details of those, you know, supposedly fabric. I don't know. It looks like plastic to me, but the way they did it, I mean, it made sense that it's plastic. It makes sense. However, the way they did it, I think it's phenomenal. So I'm all for it. The outfit looks great. I don't know. I'm not a huge, you know, I'm sure somebody else has, you know, would say something like this is baggy or not. I don't really notice that. I'm not that big into details when it comes to these guys. But, you know, let me know in the comments if something is wrong with this figure. To me, first look, it looks great. It looks like it does have a lot of articulation. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You got a loose fabric. Everything looks good. You know, it comes down to price. Because ideally, you want more than one of these guys. You know, it's kind of doing an army build. How many do you need? It's up to you guys. But they look good in bunches, not just one. You know, I think a minimum of two that you need to buy in here. If you're going to purchase one. Now, I personally would pass on this. I like Star Wars. I love Mandalorian. But this is one of those guys where I would easily pass just because I'd rather have somebody else on his place on the shelf than him. It doesn't mean that it's a bad figure. You know, it doesn't mean that it's not worth it. I'm sure if you are Star Wars fans, this is a must-have because, you know, he played a big role in the movie. And now even on Mandalorian, you know, they were kind of given an extensive role. But for me, he's not that, you know, a must-have, at least for what I'm trying to accomplish on my display pieces. But yeah, I mean, the accessories looks good. The actual figure looks good. It's a matter of the price. I wish, for the sake of Star Wars fans out there, that this is around $235. I don't think we're going to see anything below $235 at this point. Lando is as low as we would get. Somebody with a head sculpt and $235, like a new character. So he should be around that, I would say around that price range. Especially if you're going to army build this. Ideally, it would be $220 or less. You know, because honestly, it's not that intricate. We've seen this outfit before. Those pouches, they've done it a million times. The only thing that's kind of new here is the head sculpt, which is, you know, I don't think it's that hard to do since there's no actual face. It's mostly like parts and all that stuff. So ideally $220 for my Star Wars fans, brothers out there. You know, so you can, if you buy two, it's $440. You know, with taxes and everything, you're looking at almost $500. So it's not too bad, you know, just for their sake. So, but let's take a look at this guy, Unstoppable Tank. So this is from Toys era. They released the tank not too long ago from the movie Deadpool 2. Now, this is sort of the same, but with a different outfit. This is more of the comic book / you know, animated look for Juggernaut. The one that I grew up with. This is the Juggernaut that I know of. It looks fantastic. It's big. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same mold as they used for the tank. Just different outfit, basically. I mean, it looks for the price range, you normally would get this for around 270, including shipping, because it's a heavy item. Um, it looks good. I'm not a big fan of the paint application on the arms there, but it would pass. I mean, this is perfect if you are collecting those sideshow X-Men animated, like the Magneto and the Wolverine that they're about to come out, the Cyclops. This would be perfect. I'm tempted to get this. I didn't buy the first tank just because the price is too much, and I wasn't particularly fond of that character in the movie. But this guy right here, since I just built my X-Men from the movies and whatnot, this is the representation of Juggernaut that I wanted. So I'm still undecided, but I'm leaning towards getting it. It all depends on when it was released, if there's any Hot Toys coming out. And I know I keep on saying that, but it all comes down to that. Like, this is not a priority for me. I love it. I'm going to get this, but I'm going to treat it like Venom from Hot Toys, that it all depends when it comes out. If it comes out in a perfect timing, I'll get it. Like, nothing is going to be released that month. Of course, my priority are the Hot Toys that I pre-ordered. But boy, this looks good. This is really tempting. Like, it does brings me back in my childhood memories and all that stuff. Now that Disney Plus is around, I've been watching the animated series again, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see this. Somebody else would review this, I'm sure, before me. Most likely a Zhao from Third Party. He's based in China, so shout out to him, man. He's doing a great job currently on his channel. But the arms, that's the only gripe that I do have. It's too plasticky for me. Too plasticky. If they can improve, I'm sure they will, towards the closer to the release date, the paint application. If they can just a bit improve that so it doesn't look too shiny, that would be terrific. But let me know in the comments, guys, does any of these figures interest you? Tusken Raider. I know, by the way, there's another figure that's coming out. I saw a preview, Present Toys, Lucius Fox. So I'm gonna, put some previews. I'm a huge Dark Knight fan, but I'm waiting for more pictures from the manufacturers before I make a video out of it. But out of these two figures, I think I'm leaning towards Juggernaut more. I'm for sure not gonna get the Tusken Raider, for sure. I don't think it's gonna sell out either. This is one of those things where you can army build. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be one of those things where it has free shipping and like a code if you wait a few months. So yeah. So if that happens, maybe I'll pick one up. Who knows? But we'll see. But this guy really gets my attention. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Are you up for this Juggernaut? Because it'll come out to 270 at least. And at that price, you can almost get a Hot Toy. Yeah, it's not gonna be as big as this, but kind of like a Hot Toy. So that's my dilemma. So let me know in the comments how you feel about these guys. And thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click that like button. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming with PS5 once I get it. And once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.